Because it brought to my attention that Terrence Howard said some wild stuff, man. Brought to my attention that Terrence Howard said some wild stuff.
You know, there's a short life in.
Why do you think that is with the creative side?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space, and so.
Now, y'all know I rock with Terrence, man. Highly intelligent, and I honestly think he figured. I did want to do this thing called Read Debates, where I go over debates that people did with people. Because, like, yo, we are very biased, right? So, y'all heard all the stuff that Kanye was saying about Kendrick Lamar? Every person I know said the same thing. But, let me tell you something. If you think human beings can't, like, If you think human beings can't watch something and see a particular person win or know a particular person better and be like, nope, I think this was better, or nope, like that, man, you crazier than a crackhead. So, I rock with Terrence Howard. When he was on Joe Rogan, his son came on there with him. There was so many, like Terrence Howard he really believed, a person that really believe in themselves and their ideas, they don't really want the friction, they just want help. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. How can we get it to where, not realizing that physics is theoretical, like, it's like, physics is like 90-something%. I think this is the truth. And the main component that homie was arguing with him about was like, you can't use these words. He was saying supersymmetry, right? Now, we know how black people do. We know, like, is super stupid a thing? No. But we know if you put super with the stupid, that means that this is like, yeah, you are the top. So Terrence Howard is saying supersymmetry. And he's like, see, I can't understand you when you just say stuff like that because, hold on, bro. You can't put those words together because what that means is, are you kidding me? Pause might not even mean pause no more. However, sometimes our like super geniuses in our community, the Kanyes and the Terrence Howards, you know how if you playing Fortnite or another game and a different teammate driving a car and they go over and the car starts spinning and hit the ground, it might flip back over, but y'all might have to get out of it and flip anything. Sometimes, like, they minds be doing that.
Well, eventually, you're going to go too far, Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head. But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you...
Hey, yo. Even when we was talking about the story, like, Mecca said that homie was his sugar daddy, right? And one of the things that I was saying is that, because like I said, the human mind is just different, take different twists and turns. I don't believe that somebody could be gay for pay. People might be like, oh, that's crazy. No, I don't believe that. What? All right, so, but what about this person or this person? No, he was gay. You just don't let a dude run up in your gut. So you just don't toot that thing up if that's not what you do. Like, you could be like, oh no, I'm so, you know what I'm saying? But, like, bro, and we talk, I mean, so maybe I'm saying to myself, like, see, in my mind, in my twisted, evil thinking, I'm like, yo, bro, somebody gonna offer you like 50, 100 million. Like, this, not an opportunity, not to hang out with you. Like, you gonna give me a record deal? Like, wait, I gotta sell records? Who writing the songs here? What what kind of deal would you have to cut in my mind? So when dudes do that, I'm like, oh man, that's just what they into, bro. This just an excuse for how it happened. I just don't believe people be gay for pay.
Lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things. When you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You should have a greater desire than being a man.
Now that's real.
I believe that's
a real thing. Like I tell people that all the time. Like you gotta master your lower desires. You can do it yourself, or like someone can do it. Circumstances can do it. But you gotta master your lower desires. And your lower desires don't always revolve around sex. Sometimes that lower desire is I want to be in this place where I know I don't need to be. Around these people that I might be uncomfortable with. I might not be rocking with all the things that they doing. As opposed to me grinding and getting in myself, I want to try to come up off this person. Do it like this. The next thing you know, that leads you to where? So yeah, that's the kind of thing that Terrence Howard is saying. But I don't believe that Puff really took advantage of nobody. I believe that the aura, the opportunity, the energy around him might have caused people to do things that they ain't really want to do. They ain't desire to do things that made them feel bad later on. Stuff like that. That's my belief. Yeah, it's acting up. When it do that, there's something that makes it do that though, too. Cause we don't use there's something that makes it do that. And that's cool. Probably need to start the Wi-Fi over at some point. I be thinking some people be saying do that, but I go and sometimes I should be halfway plugged out the Wi-Fi, like we ain't getting the juice. And I be thinking that's why dudes be killing me in Fortnite. I know what you meant when you asked what's the plan tonight. Magic, I know what you mean. You was like, yo, nigga, after that, nigga get on some Fortnite. And I had already had that idea in my head, but then I was like, yo, do I want to give it to them tonight? Or maybe I would give y'all something like 100 bodies tomorrow? Then I knew I was going to be sipping on some wine. I don't got no Yadderall. Something else. I fuck with y'all. Nah, though. But I thought about it, though. But I did want to get out here, and I did want to talk about something else, too, because I see some other stuff that was where, you know, And then when I be getting on Fortnite, I be wanting to run sometimes, like. Well, I'm mad I ain't. See, I was saying I should have cashed that. I should have waited to catch that home run parlay because I would have bought some V-Bucks too. Because I need to get some. I'm tired of running around. And I got the V-Bucks. I think I can just get it, but I'm tired of running around. Without that rating skin. I'm tired of running around without that rating skin, gang. Let's continue, though. Terrence need love.
Big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid, and next thing you know,
They get fluid.
It's gone.
It's
You
gone.
don't have any foundation.
Took them
to pull
chickaroonies.
back from. So maintain your man card.
Them chickaroonies up in the air.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with
You feel like,
that.
Yo, he was saying Justin Bieber was struggling with what? You see, yo, bro, we at a different place in society. Cause a motherfucker make an innuendo about something that might have happened to you. Like, how many people out here feel like they 100% sure that Puff did? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, stop making. Like, why is he making, like, insinuations like that Puff? Like, how many people believe that? Let's be honest here. How many people believe that?
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
He just
I
you
get
can't
it. So
make
you
you
see
can't
some
just
guys
do
struggling
that.
with You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
You see Bieber struggling with that? How do you know?
You see Bieber struggling with that.
You see Bieber struggling? How do you know that anything happened between Puff and Justin Bieber? Who really knows? Why you even saying? What is wrong with us? Like, Buddha, have you ever said, man, when I say stuff like that, I'm being funny. I ain't trying to be, people be being serious. Man, I ain't say nothing like that, even if you find me. But how you know Puff is innocent, gang? Because he made people walk for cheesecake and because he roughed Cassie up because she was stealing or something or bugging out. I don't know what happened, but what I'm saying is you can't be just saying that. We don't know what happened with Justin Bieber, gang. You watching, if you believe something happened with Justin Bieber, tell me. Say, yeah, I believe it. I'm not going to say nobody wanted nothing, but all right, it is what it is. And first y'all flipped on Justin Bieber when that video came out with him singing with the N-word. Then now all of a sudden everybody feeling bad for Justin Bieber like he was flowers in the attic or some shit. Come on, man.